And because we were really cautious, we get rewarded by a gank from a Belveth, and afterwards we're gonna be running down the Senna. The wave is bouncing back to us, but whenever you have opportunity, make sure to cheese the enemy AD carry so you get lane prio. So right now, we literally half HP them and ganking our lane, so of course we're gonna be finding another pick on the Jhin, and that's another kill for our Belveth, which is quite amazing. And right now, sadly, she ruined the wave because the wave was bouncing back to us and she almost died for it. She actually died for it, so that was a big mistake by her, but at least we get a kill in return and we still shove the wave in. Hello guys, and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to be playing Nilah Nautilus against Jhin Senna. So how do we approach level 1? Level 1, we just chill, collect the minions as much as we can. At the same time, we need to abuse the bushes to make sure that we're not getting poked down too much. So whenever you're using the bushes, automatically the enemies won't be able to be that much aggressive, and then you can even achieve level 2 first like we did here. Sadly, we couldn't find an all-in opportunity. At level 2, on the other hand, you need to play really cautiously as well, because you still don't have your W, and W gonna be really strong against Jhin Senna because they're both heavy auto attackers. All I know, that Jhin is casting quite a bit of abilities, but still his auto attacks hurt quite a bit. So make sure that you're not fighting before level 3 at all. So just chill, relax, let the wave bounce back to you, make sure that you're staying healthy. You want to make sure that you're staying healthy with Nautilus, because yeah, if you're not gonna be healthy, your Nautilus is not gonna be useful at all and he won't be able to find all-in opportunities. So right now, we're literally just chilling, collecting the wave and letting the wave bounce back to us. And because we were really cautious, we get rewarded by a gank from a Belveth. And of course we already used their key cooldown, so now we can just go in and clean up the kills. So of course we run down the Jhin first, and afterwards we're gonna be running down the Senna. So that's a really nice double kill for us. Of course you want to give at least 1 to 2 kills to your jungler for investing his time and coming to your lane and ganking your lane. So yeah, whenever your jungler invests time ganking your lane, make sure that you give them at least 1 of the kills. The wave is bouncing back to us, but whenever you have opportunity, make sure to cheese the enemy AD carry so you get lane prio. So right now, we literally half HP them and we didn't take that much damage in return, and Senna is mid lane and the wave is bouncing back to us. So our goal right now is to just thin out the wave so it doesn't push too fast to us. At the same time, make sure that the Jhin is unable to access the wave. Also, take consideration while managing your wave that your support can just take the cannon wave with 1 auto attack, which gonna put the wave in a different spot. So whenever you're managing the wave, make sure that you're communicating with your support and make sure that you're taking consideration that he can actually take a cannon minion as well. Of course, we're getting a really nice treatment from Belveth. Belveth non-stop keeps coming into our lane and ganking our lane. So of course, we're gonna be finding another pick on the Jhin, and that's another kill for our Belveth, which is quite amazing. And right now, sadly, she ruined the wave because the wave was bouncing back to us and she almost died for it. She actually died for it, so that was a big mistake by her, but at least we get a kill in return and we still shove the wave in. We're just keeping the wave close to our turret and we let the Nautilus fish. So of course, he caught a big one and we get a kill on the Jhin, which is amazing. And right now, because there's a huge wave, we want to crash the wave in, and then we're gonna want to look for a reset and buy a quick cloak or collector depending how much gold we're gonna have. A really nice hook by the Jhin again. I cleanse the W, and right now I'm gonna get the solo plates as well. And this game is looking really good. Our jungler is winning, our mid is winning, our top is winning, bot lane is winning, and I have a full item already. I come back to the lane, I thin out the wave accordingly to the zones, and right now if you want to find out more about zones, you can check out my coaching videos, or if you want to improve in general as a Nilah player or AD carry player, feel free to take inspiration my coaching sessions. It's only $10 an hour, so it's pretty cheap, and I would recommend checking it out down in the description. But for now, let's continue on our game. And right now the wave is quite good, right? It's still freezing, which is amazing, right? So right now we're just chilling. Of course, right now it's slow pushing because we don't have enough caster minions to freeze the wave. So right now I see that the Jhin is roaming mid lane, so the moment the Jhin is roaming mid lane, I make sure to start shoving the wave in and punish him. So I know that the Rek'Sai is top, and I know that the Jhin is not here. So my goal right now is to just take the plates, which are completely free to take. Also, I need to make sure to zone out the Jhin. Oh, never mind, the Jhin is not coming, so I just take 3 plates, and I'm in a wonderful spot right now. Jhin and Senna decides to walk into me, so I just R-flash into them, and I just run them both down. Sadly, I only get one of them, but we take those. And on top of that, we're pressuring the dragon because I already got pressure from both the bot laners, so we're gonna be in a great spot right here too. But sadly, our team misplays 3v2, which is quite annoying, but nothing you can do about that. We already did an amazing play bot lane, and we got rewarded by quite a bit of kills. Of course, enemy Rek'Sai is not doing the dragon, and right now I'm looking for a cheese play on the Jhin. I'm taking consideration all my options, and I decide, let's go for a Rek'Sai. Why not? Ziggs is here as well, right? Maybe we can make something happen. Of course, that was incorrect decision because Ziggs just dies, and I shouldn't have went for it. Instead, I should have just collected the wave bot lane, so it's a little mistake from my side. Bel'Veth comes to our lane again, and right now we go for a really aggressive play because Bel'Veth is going in, so of course I need to help her out and follow her play. And then we give a 350 gold shutdown to Rek'Sai, and Rek'Sai, yeah, Rek'Sai is a bit fed right now. And I just noticed that the Bel'Veth is not trying anymore because she got tilted that the Rek'Sai already has 7 kills, and even though that we won top lane and we won bot lane, now the game gonna become really hard because our top lane is our mid laner is a 0-4 Ziggs, which is not gonna help us at all. So we need to play around Poppy and bot lane. Sadly, the Bel'Veth is really tilted and she's no longer trying her best, so that's gonna make the game a bit more difficult as well. So right now our goal, when we end up in scenarios like this, when the teammates don't want to try anymore, our goal is to make sure that we get fed as much as possible. So right now we need to make sure that we're not making mistakes. We need to make sure that we're taking the bot wave and we swap with a Ziggs so we can actually roam around map, pressure a map, and we can snowball the game from then on. So of course we need to go do that right now, but the problem is Rek'Sai is here. So right now I want to fight the Rek'Sai because I have R, but then yeah, the enemy mid laner also comes. And why did I go for his play? I went for his play because Rek'Sai has 1k gold, and if he got that shutdown, that's gonna help us so freaking much. Sadly, I didn't take consideration that Orianna can roam against the Ziggs. So I never seen this in probably my entire career, that the Ziggs is not pressuring an Orianna, but I don't know what happened mid lane, like 0-4 Ziggs. I don't know what happened mid lane, but that's not the point. The point is my mistake was not paying attention to the minimap, and I didn't see the Orianna coming. So a big misplay by me. Even through that 1k gold would be really nice, but I shouldn't have went for that play if I didn't see where the mid laner is. Enemy mid laner roams bot, Rek'Sai roams bot, Senna goes bot, and we just free manas non-stop, which makes the game quite unplayable. And yeah, that's quite frustrating, not gonna lie. So yeah, right now the game is in a horrible spot. Our jungler is 2 levels down, our mid laner is 1 level down, and yeah, the game became so difficult just because our jungler got frustrated and they're getting camped by the enemy mid laner. Well, well played to the enemy mid laner for focusing the lane that can actually win the game and make sure that they're shutting that lane down. We find an amazing pick on the Orianna, and even though she R's, it doesn't matter too much because she has little mana. Of course she has blue buff, but yeah, Right now the biggest issue is Poppy took that 1k gold from us, and right now I literally just wanted to surrender. At that point, when the Poppy took the free 950 gold that would win us the game, for a second I wanted to surrender, but of course I never surrender, so I didn't press a button. But hovering it, I never hovered it either. But yeah, I was quite frustrated because the Belveth is quite behind, and because Poppy took a shutdown, and right now we're trying to rush a dragon while our Ziggs is dying. So let's hope we actually get it, because getting a single dragon would be a huge win for us, right? So whenever your team is really far behind, you want to get a dragon to delay the soul as much as possible. Of course our team dies for that dragon, but it's still fine. It's still fine. We're gonna be delaying this game quite a bit by that one dragon, and yeah, we're not gonna be able to get the soul that fast, and we're gonna have time to actually get some items. Right now we're really strong. We have 2 items and a crit cloak. We're way more ahead than the enemy Jhin, but the problem is enemy Jhin doesn't need to do anything. He can just chill, relax, and he's gonna get his OP. Meanwhile, we need to look for plays, and we need to look something on the map, because our Belveth is quite frustrated and doesn't play her best. I try to look for something right now, so I try to flank the enemies, and then I flash R and get the Orianna, and afterwards I'm running down the Senna and I get a double kill. So whenever you have opportunity, make sure to look for flank angles as Nilah. And why are you gonna want to do flank angles as Nilah? Because you're really strong, right? You can catch the enemies off guard and get their summoners, plus you can get some kills on top of that. So whenever you have opportunity and whenever you feel you're strong enough to do so, go for it, and you're gonna get rewarded quickly like I did right now. Another skirmish happens in the jungle. Right now, good thing that Rek'Sai didn't focus me down, and when I go for both of them. Sadly the Rek'Sai flashes away, but I still get 650 gold from Jax, which is amazing. Sadly I'm probably going down to Jhin. I tried to go on him and actually auto attack him quite a bit, so maybe I can get my W back, maybe I can get my E back, and I maybe can actually kill him as well. Because I mean, he ghosted into me, like there's no escape. I either fight or just get run down. And for my third item, I went LDR. Why did I go LDR this game? So I went LDR because I want to have as much damage as possible to actually be able to carry the game. Because I feel like this game is literally me and Poppy and Nautilus against the world, right? Poppy is not that fed either, but she was winning topside. Sadly, she went Manamur as her second item instead of going tank items, which is not ideal in my opinion, but yeah, it's still fine. We can actually still win this game, but we need to stall it out quite a bit. We need to make sure that we stall it until I'm at least level 16. Then I'm gonna hit level 16, I can actually carry the game, but beforehand, it's quite difficult for me to carry this game. My entire team decided to go for a dragon, and they all died. And right now it's only me and Ziggs left, and we have to fight for our lives. So sadly the Ziggs dies as well, somehow. I don't know what's going on in this game, but right now yeah, I'm going back to base to actually get the potion, because I feel like I need that potion to be able to defend, because the death timers are quite long, and right now we're gonna be fighting for our lives. So right now it's time for a montage play. Can I ace them or the game is over? Let's see what happens. Oh no, I didn't get the R off, and then goodbye me. That's quite unfortunate. Oh my god, he has so much movement speed, 473 movement speed, and I couldn't catch him up. Quite sad, but it is how it is. I mean, this game was quite difficult because of what happened in it, but yeah, quite an unfortunate one.